Fear. It's a powerful emotion that can hold us back from achieving our full potential. But did you know it's possible to overcome it? This isn't just an abstract concept, it's a crucial step in personal development. Overcoming fear can open up a world of new opportunities and experiences, and empower us to live fuller, more satisfying lives. Today, we'll delve into 3 powerful tips that can help you conquer your fears. So, are you ready to kick fear to the curb and unlock your full potential? Let's dive in. Our first tip is to identify your fear. It may seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people avoid doing this. Identifying your fear is not merely about acknowledging that it exists. It's about understanding its roots, its triggers, and how it manifests in your life. It's akin to knowing your enemy. You cannot effectively combat what you don't understand, right? Let's take a personal story as an example. A dear friend of mine, let's call him Jack, was terrified of public speaking. Whenever he was asked to present in front of a crowd, his palms would sweat, his voice would shake, and his mind would go blank. It was a debilitating fear that hindered his career and personal growth. But one day, Jack decided he had had enough. He took the time to dig deep and identify his fear. He realized his fear of public speaking stemmed from a childhood experience where he was laughed at for stumbling over his words during a school recital. This moment had unknowingly left a lasting imprint on him, causing him to associate public speaking with embarrassment and ridicule. Once Jack identified the source of his fear, he was able to address it. He understood that his fear was rooted in a past experience and not in his actual ability to speak in public. This understanding was the first step in his journey to overcome his fear. So what can you do? Here's an actionable step. Write down your fear. Be as specific as you can. Then, list the worst-case scenarios that this fear could lead to. Often, you'll find they're not as severe as you think. This exercise can help you realize that your fear, just like Jack's, may be rooted in your perception rather than reality. Remember, fear is a normal human response. It's something that we all experience. But by identifying your fear, you're not just recognizing its existence, but you're beginning to understand it. And understanding is the first step to overcoming. Once you've identified your fear, you'll find that you've taken the first crucial step towards overcoming it. Now, let's move on to our second tip: using positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are powerful tools that can help you shift your mindset from one of fear to one of courage and resilience. They work by reprogramming your subconscious mind, replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. It's like giving your mind a new script to follow, one that's filled with strength and confidence. Imagine you're an actor learning a new role. If your script is filled with lines like, "I'm scared, I can't do this, or I'll fail," then that's the character you'll become. But if your script is filled with lines like, "I am brave, I can handle this," or "I will succeed," then that's the role you'll play. Now let's look at some affirmations that can help you overcome fear. The key is to make them personal and meaningful. You might say something like, "I am more powerful than my fear. I choose courage over fear. I welcome challenges and face them with confidence." But remember, the most effective affirmations are the ones that resonate with you, that speak to your heart and your unique situation. So feel free to tweak these suggestions or come up with your own. Here's your actionable step. Create your own affirmation to repeat daily. Write it down somewhere you'll see it often, like on a sticky note on your mirror or as a reminder on your phone. Repeat it to yourself throughout the day, especially when you're feeling fearful. Say it with conviction, as if you're already living it. With time, you'll start to believe it, and more importantly, you'll start to embody it. Remember, positive thinking is not about denying reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on your potential rather than your limitations. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. It's about choosing faith over fear. With the power of positivity on your side, you'll find that facing your fears becomes a lot easier. Our final tip today is to take small steps. When we are faced with a mountain of fear, it can be overwhelming. The idea of conquering it all at once might seem impossible, but just like every long journey, overcoming fear begins with a single step. Consider the story of Tom. Tom was terrified of public speaking, but his job required him to make presentations. Instead of trying to tackle his fear head-on, Tom decided to take small steps. He began by speaking in front of a mirror, then to his family, then to a small group of close friends. With each step, Tom's confidence grew. His fear didn't disappear overnight, but with each small victory, it became less intimidating. This is the power of taking small steps. Each step may seem insignificant on its own, but collectively, they add up to significant progress. And the beauty of this approach is that it's applicable to any fear. Whether it's fear of heights, fear of rejection, fear of failure, or any other fear, the process remains the same. So, what is the actionable step you can take here? Identify one small action you can take today to face your fear. If you're afraid of heights, maybe it's taking the elevator to the top floor of a building. If it's public speaking, perhaps it's volunteering for a toast at a family gathering. The specific action doesn't matter as much as the act itself. The key is to start small and gradually build your confidence. Taking small steps allows you to gradually expose yourself to your fears in a controlled and manageable way. It gives you a chance to experience success and build your confidence one step at a time. So don't wait. Identify your small action today and take that first step towards overcoming your fear. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and overcoming fear is no different. So, there you have it. 3 powerful tips to help you overcome fear. First, identify your fear and understand that the worst-case scenarios are often not as bad as you think. Second, use positive affirmations to shift your mindset. Create your own affirmation and repeat it daily. And third, take small steps. Just one action today can make a huge difference. Don't let fear hold you back. Start today and remember, you are stronger than your fears. Unveiling life's playbook, one challenge at a time. From tackling procrastination to navigating the care of aging parents. Our membership program offers a myriad of courses designed to empower and equip. 10 categories from finance to fitness, all aimed at overcoming. Don't just survive, thrive. Join us and let's redefine the game of life together.